One of the best things about living in the Greater Dayton area, in my opinion, is there's never a lack of something to do. There's always a festival, there's always an event, and there's always something for everybody, regardless of what your likes are. So in this series, I'm going to go over some of the top festivals and events that happen in the Greater Dayton area chronologically from the beginning of the year all the way through the end of the year. So stay tuned. If this is your first time joining, my name is David Moyer. I'm with Keller Williams Advisors in Dayton, Ohio, and this is a part of a series. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe so you can stay tuned to all the subsequent videos that are following this one every single week, talking about more of the great things happening in the Greater Dayton area. Now in the Greater Dayton area, not only is the 4th of July a huge festival weekend or festival time, but also in July is the Dayton Celtic Festival, which happens right downtown Dayton in Riverscape Metro Park. Riverscape Metro Park is right along the river, just as it says, and it runs along Monument Avenue, and it really showcases the vibrancy of the downtown Dayton urban living and also all of the rich Irish Celtic culture that we have here in the Greater Dayton area. Now everything here, once again, is free, so there's no admission to actually get into the festival. They have everything from breweries to drinks to food. You see a lot of vendors that are selling some artisan crafts, kilts, of course, and kilts, everything like that. The Celtic Festival is definitely something that you want to check out. Even if you don't have any sort of Celtic roots, this is a great chance for you to experience what that tradition is all about and what that culture is all about. So downtown Dayton's Riverscape, like I said, is the heart of the festival areas when it comes to things that happen in the urban downtown Dayton area. It's a beautiful riverfront park that hosts world-class events all summer long, and the Celtic Festival is no exception. So it's a perfect example how downtown Dayton has been revitalized into an entertainment destination. So what's nice about this festival also is if you're thinking, I'm considering living in a more urban atmosphere, maybe I want to explore the lofts or the downtown Dayton living, this shows you that there's a lot to offer if you make downtown Dayton the place where you want to live. But like I said, you don't have to live there. You can live in the suburbs as well. It's only a 15-20 minute drive to downtown Dayton, plenty of parking, and the Celtic Festival is something you don't want to miss. Check out the links in my bio and down in the description below. Make sure you subscribe to this so you can hear about more festivals, but all the information in terms of the details and this year's festival will be found in the description. Now in the late summer, early fall, there is a fantastic festival that, once again, I'm telling you, you do not want to miss this because people drive from all over this part of the country and frankly all over Ohio to go to this festival. And this one, if you live in Dayton, is in your backyard, and that's the Ohio Renaissance Festival. The Ohio Renaissance Festival is just outside of Waynesville, about 30 minutes south of downtown Dayton. And this is a 30-acre community that is there all year round. But this time of year, it is the Renaissance Festival with different theme weekends. You have your pirate weekends, you also have your barbarian invasion, you have all those things that keep people coming back weekend after weekend after weekend. You can go and get a day pass. You do have to pay to get into this festival, but it's well worth the money, and you do have to make sure that you are prepared to also not bring in your own outside food. They have some fantastic food. If you've never had a turkey leg at a Renaissance Festival, this is your chance to try that turkey leg. This is the best place you can get it, or a steak on the stick, or just walk around with a giant mug full of ale. But the Renaissance Festival is something that you definitely don't want to miss. There are over 150 artisans all around the festival, and the Queen is there every single day. Make sure you pay your respects. It's a great chance to kind of remove yourself from everyday life and step into a more fantasy type world where things maybe were a little bit simpler, or maybe they weren't. But the Renaissance Festival is definitely something that you want to check out. I've included all of this in the information in the description below, so if you want more information on the Renaissance Festival, follow the link below. It will take you there and give you all the details. And this festival lasts for several weekends. So if you miss it the first weekend, make sure you plan ahead, even buy your tickets in advance, because sometimes this festival can actually sell out, but it's definitely something that you want to take advantage of. And like I said, people come from all over Ohio to go to this festival. This one, if you live in the Greater Dayton area, it's right in your backyard. It's only going to be a 20 to 30 minute drive for you. So why not take advantage of that? So it runs for months. You don't have to get in there on opening day. It's always going to be busy there. And check out the theme weekends if there's a certain theme that really draws something to you, or you actually want to dress up, which a lot of people actually do for these theme weekends. Pick the one that works out best for you and your family. Waynesville itself, just outside of the Renaissance Festival, is a really charming town known for their antiques and known for their small town atmosphere. There's also a lot of canoeing and kayaking to be had in Waynesville. So even if you're not from the Greater Dayton area, but the Renaissance Festival is something you want to check out, make a whole weekend of it. Go to the Renaissance Festival, explore Waynesville, rent a kayak, go down the Great Miami River, and make a tiny staycation out of Waynesville, Ohio, and the Ohio Renaissance Festival. Now, the Sex Festival happens every single year. It's a huge event in Kettering, Ohio. It marks the end of summer, but never fear, this is a huge festival that I guarantee you're going to want to look forward to, and that is the Kettering Holiday at Home Festival. Kettering is just south of downtown Dayton. It's a really strong, rich community full of great schools, great parks, great entertainment. There's also the Phrase Pavilion, but the Holiday at Home Festival celebrates everything that Kettering has to offer, and it kicks off with a huge parade right through the center of town. This parade can last for several hours, so if you're looking to get there early. The crowds can be pretty immense. Once again, there are classic car shows that happen and free admission. That's the theme here in the Greater Dayton area. With the exception of the Renaissance Festival so far, every single event you go to is going to be free. We try to make things as accessible for families as possible, which is what makes Dayton such a great place to raise your family if you're not from here originally. So the Kettering Holiday at Home Festival also showcases how suburban communities invest in bringing all of the residents together, and its central location makes it such an easy destination for people from all over the Greater Dayton area. And the festival's longevity, it shows community stability and community engagement. So definitely check out the Holiday at Home Festival in Kettering, Ohio, to experience over 100 arts and crafts, food, music, entertainment, and like I said, don't miss that parade. Now, once summer starts to wind down and we start to enter September, there's another huge festival that happens once again in Dayton's Riverscape Metro Park that we talked about before, where the Celtic Festival happens in the summertime. Now we're talking about the Hispanic Heritage Festival that happens in September, once again along the river in downtown Dayton. And this is definitely not something to be missed. Like I said, it happens usually in mid-September in Riverscape Metro Park, and it's now almost in its 25th year of happening, so this is not a new festival of the Greater Dayton area. Dayton celebrates diversity, it celebrates culture, and this is no exception. So it's hosted by PACO, which is the Puerto Rican American and Caribbean organization, which actually was established back in 1991. It's a fantastic organization that showcases the rich culture and all of the things that the Hispanic Americans contribute here to the Greater Dayton area. It's a full day of celebrations, and there's live Latin music, salsa, merengue, bachas, and on multiple stages. Also some authentic Latin food from across Central and South America, fajitas, empanadas, all of that, and cultural demonstrations, dance lessons, fashion shows, and craft activities. So the community impact here is the proceeds, they fund the PACO scholarships in the area for local Hispanic and Latino students, and also charitable programs. Like I said before, if you've watched any of my videos, Dayton is really big when it comes to philanthropy. So PACO is no different when it comes to how they fund the community and how they provide enrichment for the residents in the Greater Dayton area. So it's a really special tradition. There's also a rubber duck regatta that benefits the United Rehabilitation Services that happen at the same time as the Hispanic Festival. They drop all these ducks into the Miami River. You can buy them in advance, and if you're one of the winners, if you're the first duck to cross that finish line down the river, you can win some pretty extraordinary prizes. Definitely check it out. I'll include links to all that information below, so if you want more information on the Hispanic Festival in downtown Dayton, this is the place to go. So Dayton's Hispanic and Latino community has been growing and thriving for decades, and this festival shows the rich tapestry that it makes our city so special. And once again, it's completely free. Get out there and check it out. I promise you won't regret it. Now, these are just a few of the festivals that the Greater Dayton has to offer. There are a ton more that we could possibly talk about for months and months and months here on video, but I wanted to highlight some of the great ones. I have some more coming up, so if this is your first time watching my channel, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. because I'm going to have more in the series talking about the festivals here in Dayton. So I encourage you to subscribe so you can stay on top of things and be notified the minute I drop the next video talking about the next group of festivals that you're going to want to experience. Once again, my name is David Moyer. I'm with Keller Williams Advisors here in Dayton, Ohio. I've been helping residents here in the area come in and leave and move within the Greater Dayton area. I'm really big on relocation and showing everybody what the Greater Dayton area has to offer, and I want to do the same for you. So if you found this video helpful, please reach out, let me know if you have any questions, and once again, subscribe so you can stay on top of all things Dayton and what makes Dayton such a great place to live. Thanks for watching.